Did you know there's a company building contemporary prefab homes using quality materials and construction techniques combined with an efficient and repeatable manufacturing model? Better yet, they've been doing it for 10 years. So I think I better go check them out. All right, I have arrived in Gibson's, and the reason that I'm here is to look at Click Modular. More specifically, today I'm going to be looking at their Davis model, and that includes 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a den in under 1,000 square feet. So let's go check it out. It's actually back this way. Welcome to the Davis near Sechelt, British Columbia. You know, when I plan to come out and see these homes, I don't ask to see pictures beforehand. I just kind of show up, and sometimes my expectations are met, sometimes they're exceeded. But I think this is the very first time when I pulled up, I said, wait, what? My expectations were definitely exceeded, but I was not expecting to see a home suspended, I don't know, 30, 40 feet in the air as we are right now. What we're looking at here is a 27 wide by 36 foot long modular home that gives us a footprint of 972 square feet. And what they've got in there is 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a living room kitchen on the front of the home that takes in this view. Before we get into that, we're gonna take a tour around. I'm gonna go show you what's underneath because, like I said, this isn't like anything that I have ever seen before. All right, here we go, the Davis from Click Modular. I'm gonna cut the corner here because I have a feeling people are going to be interested in what this home is sitting on. The home itself is a video, but it's not every day I see a foundation quite like this. And this is a chance for us to look at what you can do for a property that's difficult to build on. So if you look at the slope of this property, it's steep, and they've still almost done level entry. And the way they did it was by suspending the front half. I didn't bring my tape measure, and even if I did, it's only 25 feet. Looks to be more than that. Don't have the exact number. My guess is 30 to 40. Another bonus that I haven't seen ever and never done a video like this on the channel is a deck that's under the home. If I lived here, I would be stringing a hammock from there to there and another one from there to there for my friends, because hot summer day, this is where you're going to want to hang out. You still get the view under here. It's the deck under the home. I'm kind of blown away by it if you can't tell. Look at this at the back. So this is a chance we can look at the foundation a little bit. What they've got here is more of a traditional foundation at the back. They've got this exposed rock. You can see what they're building on here, and that goes around. So this is just left open. I would maybe put some lights back here just to kind of make it a showpiece almost. And then the front half of the home, they've got these concrete piles here going into the ground, and they've got these huge beams going up. So that's what half the home, maybe a little bit less, is on, and the back half is on the concrete foundation. Very cool. That's a very cool and unique foundation slash covered deck under the home. So let's get back to the reason we're here, and that is the Davis. So they've got the modern West Coast contemporary look here, and most of the siding is the standing seam metal siding. They've got the extended overhang on the front. We'll get to that in a second. And the soffits are cedar. So this is actually the second home from Click that I've seen. I was wondering if it was a one-off on the other one, but I'm seeing it here now as well. So I'm guessing it comes with it, and that's this covered section right here. Check that out. Looks great. It's beefy, and it's going to be a place where you can fumble with your keys when you get home. Now, I don't even know if I've talked about the floor plan because I got so excited about this foundation, but it's a front living room and kitchen, and the reason for that, and one of the special things about this property, is the view out the front. So if you're a mariner, it looks as though there's some sort of marina down there. You can go out, get in your boat, catch a couple fish. I think the salmon are running, maybe the bonita, I'm not sure. I don't really know anything about fish, so I'm not sure why I'm pretending to. Here's a look at the extended front on this home. They've got the built-in LED pot lights there, which is going to look awesome in the summer. And you've got the sliding glass door out of the living room. Window into the kitchen, always a nice touch, a very big window actually to be exact. So let's go back around the side. We'll head inside the Davis and see what they've done with the 972 square foot footprint. Say that 5 times fast. So as you enter into the home, the first space you arrive into is the kitchen. And as I mentioned, we've got views on views on views out here. So they've got this big window right over top of the sink. Let's start in the kitchen because that's where we are. So you've got the bank of drawers here beside the dishwasher, soft close. So we've got the 2 deepest drawers underneath, which is pretty standard. Pots and pans go down. You can put your cutlery up top. Dishwasher, and then under the sink you got the usual storage there. Here's something you don't see every day. You've got a bit of a narrow cabinet there, and I'm guessing this is going to open all the way around, and wouldn't you know it, a Lazy Susan. Look at that. So I don't know if the Susans really appreciate being called the Lazy Susan, but they don't have much say in it. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes. The upper cabinets in this home, because we do have the high ceilings, so this ceiling slopes from the back to the front, and right at the front here we are at 10 feet. And with that you get extra height in the upper cabinet. So I'm 6'2", this is me flat-footed. If I go up on my tiptoes, I can almost get to the top. So you've got, yeah, look at this. 4 shelves in there and plenty of space on each. So you're getting an extra shelf with the extra height on these cabinets. Another bank of drawers beside the stove. You've got the usual stuff above the microwave. Nice big cabinet over here, again, 4 shelves before getting to another bank on the other side. Now as I come around this way, there's a look at all the extra storage and the fridge. You've got the side-by-side stainless steel here, freezer down below. This I haven't opened yet. Let's see what they got here. So this is kind of a pantry cabinet, and what I might consider doing, I know they do custom stuff here, is making this somewhere to hang a coat when you come in. I don't know, just a thought I had right now, and I know it's something they could easily do, so thought I'd throw it out there. Same thing on this side. Didn't look in the one on the other side, but you got storage over there and then another pantry cabinet there. I'm gonna flip this around into the living room. So nice sized living room. You've got a place for a table in the middle if and you want it. They do have the option for an island in here if you don't want to have a table. That way you could just get some bar stools, have an overhang, and belly up to the bar stool to eat. Just depends on how you want to live your life. Another look at the view right there. Pretty spectacular. Heading back this way, again, this is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, so the first door on the left is going to be into the den. Maybe you want to have an office or even somewhere for guests to crash. You could put like a futon in here and a couple other things. All of a sudden it's a comfortable space for your guests when they come to visit. First door on the right, we've got the second bathroom, or call it the first, we'll call the ensuite the second. And one of the upgrades they did in here is they've got the tile running all the way to the ceiling, which looks great. Should be another light in here. There it is. Nice. So they've got the vanity there right beside the tub, and toilet beside the vanity. Over here, I'm guessing hot water tank. Good guess. There's the hot water tank, and there's a place to hang my towel. Down this way, these bedrooms appear to be the same size, but yeah, I'm looking back. I think the other one might be a little bit bigger. So we'll call this bedroom 2. You've got the view out the side, forest view, very nice. And coming around this way, you have got nice size closet. I could walk into this, so technically this is a walk-in closet. I missed something at the end of the hall. Let's go back. So right here, full size, stacking, washer, dryer. Dang, pretty nice. Something people ask about in every single video, especially if it's not there. The Susans will be upset once again. Okay, main bedroom right here. This appears to be a queen bed. Lots of room on either side for your night table, or maybe even a dresser in this corner, but you've got the closet over here with the racks. We'll go on either side to see exactly what we got here. So this is the full size for your fancy stuff like your gowns and your suits, and then your shirts and your folding things can go on the other side. Into the ensuite. Yeah, this is the nicer space for sure. You've got the vanity there, mirror up above, window to the outside, toilet, and the walk-in shower. I'm a big shower guy. If you like a tub, you're probably gonna like the other bathroom better. But for me, this is definitely the one I'm going with. All right, let's head back out. I wanna get one last look at that view because I like it. And then I'm gonna head outside and we can talk about the price. There you have it, folks, the Davis from Click Modular. Again, what we're looking at here is a footprint of 972 square feet, in which they've got 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a den, and the front living room and kitchen taking in this amazing view. Now, as far as pricing goes, it's listed on their website starting at $332,999 Canadian dollars. That is it for me here in Sechelt. I hope you enjoyed the tour. I know I did, because this is one of the coolest setups that I've seen in quite some time. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.